gain the biceps. Gotta shine too much. Good. Okay. I'll make myself a sinner. So today we're gonna discuss about some deep shit. It's because I need to talk about this, and I need people to get in their right path. Uh, it's because I see that so many people are doing so much wrong things in this world, and so for me, I'm like, I hate everybody equally. It's not any kind of partiality or discrimination I show to anybody. I hate every guys equally, everybody, and you know, I can see some people like they love kids. Oh, they're so small. Kids, you, what are you doing? These kind of things. Teach this guy something. Teach this kid something. Train him. Send him to Dagestan. Just forget it. That's what I would do if I have a kid, or I would make this guy train. Or if I have a daughter, I just, I can't stand these things crying. I cannot stand these, tiny human beings crying and tolerate this kind of, noise that I have. Of course, I would marry. Of course, I would get kids. But it won't be me who's managing these kind of things. My kid crying. It won't be me who's managing it. I would have a good wife who's managing this kid to not cry. So, I want to say is this. Men are not men anymore. And women are not women anymore. Just look at the society. Just forget what I said at the beginning. I hate everybody equally, and I need you to remember this at the end of the video. So right now, just forget it and look at the world, look at society, and you can see that so many people. There's stupid people saying that too many genders are there, but it's only two. It's man and woman. America is falling down. You can see that. And people who want to build things up, people who want to build this core foundation of tradition, good culture, which holds up people, which holds up the the unity, the beliefs that are supposed to protect yourself, protect yourself from the devil, protect yourself from the evil force. It's falling down because the evil force have designed something. Evil force have designed something to betray yourself. That's why things that are happening right now is happening. As I've told you, women are not women anymore. Men are not men anymore. Men are wearing makeups. Men are, becoming too degenerate, to falling from the culture of being themselves, and they believe weakness is something that they have to portray to their life and be somebody, believe themselves as a good guy and present themselves as a weak. So what they do is they just say that, well, just like in the case of motivation. How do you motivate a woman? You just say that you're good, you can do this, you can do that. See, you just motivate a woman by saying good things to women. See, you're pretty, you're already strong, you're bold, you're good, yay. You can do that to a woman. But in case of men, when it comes to motivation, you say these things. Yeah, you can do this. I will just fuck this guy up if this kind of people come to me in the name of motivation. Yeah, you can do that. No. You're not helping. You're not helping me. See? That is not the motivation men needs. Men need the reality remembrance. That's what men need. I'll just show you a proof. I have one. So there was a guy who used to work with me in the early firm that I worked as a a spoken English teacher. So this guy came to me and just told that he also need to work out, he need to go to gym, can we go together? Okay, fine. We went to gym together, and on the first day I told this guy to do some push-up. Okay, he told, I'm not as much as good as you. I know that you're not as much as good as me because you don't train. You will never be as much good as me. I know that. What I told you was just take some push-ups, and he told me that I can only take 3 or 4. Okay, fine, just take 5. Then this guy just took 5 push-ups. Okay, fine, that's good. That's what I told you. And now I want him to do pull-ups. Okay, he told this thing again. I'm not as much good as you. I know, asshole. You're not as good as me. Just do some pull-ups, whatever you can. And he just gets on the bar and just starts pulling up. He could like, oh my god, I cannot pull up. Okay, fine. I'll just make you pull up. Imagine you're walking into a building with fire, and there's your parents. You're not able to lift yourself. How do you believe you can lift your parents? Maybe your mother standing in front of the fire, and you have one last second to pick your mom up. You're not able to pick yourself up. How are you going to pick your mom up? Obviously, she's just heavier than you. Of course, she is. So, pull yourself up. This guy just gets on the bar, hangs up, and this things came up. The shivering came up, and just pulled up. Not 1, but 2. See? This is what happens when you give men the right medicine. What if I just told this guy, oh man, yeah, you can do it. Oh, he won't. That won't pick his adrenaline. That won't pick the reality check of him. In case of men, when you motivate these guys, you have to make them think about the reality. You have to make these guys think. That's all you have to do. For women, it's just emotions. See? Yay! This will pick her up. Maybe. I don't know. I've never motivated a woman because I don't need to. Because I don't need to motivate a woman and do something. And I know this work because this is just emotion thing. See? And when you trigger the emotion kind of things in women, they just fall for it. That's what happens when you try to flirt with these women. That's what happened when you try to sleep over with these women. See? You just trigger the emotion of these guys. But you cannot ever trigger the emotion of men when you are a man. Because all you need to do is, make him think about the reality. And when you do that, you get everything. That's what you have to do when you have employees. That's what you have to do when you have co-workers. And that's what you have to do when you have partners in business. So, just make them think about the reality. So, they will do the needed things. So, as I'm coming to the point that I was saying, women are not women anymore, men are not men anymore. Why? The thing I just told is not happening. See, the thing I just told now is not happening. What I believed is that when the feminism thing is gone, the feminism trend is gone, everything would be okay. No, something worse came up. What is it? Women are starting to go into gym and build themselves up. I have no complaint women going to gym. Actually, women have to go to gym it is healthy for them. Whoever goes to gym, it is healthy. But the point is, it is not the woman who goes to gym. It is by what thought are you going to gym? That is different. So, if you are a woman who goes to gym to destroy men or beat up men. That is wrong. Men never go to gym to beat up women. See, this is what happens. You know, when men go to gym and just physically get fit and just puff themselves up, what happens? For most guys, it's like, oh man, life is good, life is peaceful, everything, the non-violence thing, I enjoy the silence. This is what happens. But for women, it is just the opposite. I can just see in the, I just react to some video in the, just 2-3 days before, some Shimati, I guess, Seeamati, Shimati. It was a disgusting ad. To be honest, it was some disgusting ad I've ever seen in my life. Women, a kind of buff woman, I don't know what kind of shape is that. I don't know what kind of men would appreciate their woman in that kind of shape. I don't know. Women in weird shapes coming into a ring of men who weighs up to 120 kilos at least, at the very least 120 kilos, and this woman just starts to pick this guy up and just throws him. What is this? You see this as reality? No. You can never. What if it's, if it's a real thing? When the woman want to fight this guy, the guy will just stand and let the woman run into him and just crash. That's it. The woman just, the heads will be smashed and will be blasted with this thing. So, all you have to remember is that when you are a woman and if you're going to gym, do not go to gym to destroy men, because you cannot. Because nobody can destroy men but men. I've heard this thing. It is that a man's destruction is only caused by a man's thought. See? It is only that. If a man can, physically get fit and mentally get strong, the thing that is supposed to destroy him will eventually vanish. And for a woman, which destroys a woman is the woman's emotion. So if the woman is spiritually into God and spiritually and physically have that so much depth to their partner or the parents, if they're not married, or their parents and God at the same time, you cannot destroy this woman. It is the femininity that you have to protect, and it is the physicality that you are supposed to make. Women are born on the top of the mountain. Men are born on the bottom of the valley. So women just have to stay there with by protecting their femininity, by not going into clubs, by not going and hanging out with most men and just destroying their femininity. Men have to climb this valley, get themselves fit, get themselves be able to provide, get themselves be able to be a dependable guy, and just climb on top of this valley and find his woman. That is what you have to do. And always, it will be just like that. It will be just like that. You cannot destroy each other. A man cannot destroy a woman cannot destroy a man. So, now remember what I said. It will simply connect. So, as of a thought that came into my mind that women are not women anymore, men are not men anymore, here I end the episode. I need your thoughts to be said on the comments. Of course it will be. Stay out.